Hi, I'm Matthew.
Hey, I'm Thais.
Hi, I'm TK.
Hey, I'm Christella.
And this is
Cowley Culture Talk.
All right, so on today's show, we're going to be talking about holidays. We're in the Christmas season, a lot of different holidays going around in the United States and all across the world during the winter season. And we're coming up on Thanksgiving. I guess it's still fall, but we wanted to kind of delve into international holidays, and we want to see what you guys in your different countries celebrate and what your favorite. So we're going to focus on your favorite holiday. So, Thais, we'll start with you. What is your favorite holiday that you celebrate, and sort of why?
It's very hard to choose only one because I like Carnival because it's such a fun time. I like Festa Junina, which is a June's party we have because of the food. But I think my favorite one would be Christmas because all my family get together and we have gifts exchange. Also the food.
Okay. What about you, TK? What is your favorite holiday above all?
My favorite holiday is Heritage Day,
Okay.
which is celebrated on the 24th of September. So that day we pretty much celebrate the different cultures in South Africa and all the different tribes, and then we normally dress up in our traditional outfits.
Cool.
I didn't know about this
All
holiday.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's
All right.
South African.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're here to do, is learn more
That's
about
nice.
holidays we don't know. What about you, Christella? What's your favorite?
Well, my favorite, I guess, is New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so much fun. All friends come together, my house or anyone's house. We dress up. Sometimes we would even have like a dress code for the party. So either it's like pirates or something fun.
Okay, so
yeah,
themed.
Themed party.
That's fun.
Yeah, and the food is amazing. My mom would always cook food. Yeah.
Well, cool. Yeah, so sticking on that idea of food, because I think the holidays, no matter what holiday you're celebrating, food is universally something that's enjoyed around the world, and usually each holiday has specific foods that we have for it. So I guess let's talk about those different foods and like what you like about them, or maybe some people hate them, like in America. You know, at Christmas time or the holidays in general, the pound cake, the fruit cake is often maligned. People hate the fruit cake. They're like, oh my God, it's horrible. And I for one, hate it myself. It's one of the few foods I hate. So, but in general, what do you like? What do you, like, what's specific to the holiday? So we'll start with Thais. What do you think?
Okay. For our Christmas, we have what we call panettone. I'm pretty sure it's from Italy. It's a kind of cake / bread. It can have or dry fruits or chocolate chips inside. I prefer the one with chocolate.
I think I would too.
Yes, and it's soft. You can. Some people would toast it. It's not that common, but I like to toast it.
Okay.
And
Is there any other like food that's like often eaten at Christmas that's kind of unique?
turkey, farofa. That it's
Falafel?
no farofa.
I thought she said falafel. I was like, okay,
No,
there's
no,
a Jewish
no.
influence there.
No,
Or
so
a Mediterranean.
farofa. It's a Brazilian dish that is made of wheat or. Have you ever heard cassava?
Mhm.
So
It's
it's
like a potato sort of.
yes,
Yeah.
or this potato flour.
Okay. All right, what about you, TK? What's on Heritage Day? What is the food like, the fare?
We don't have like specific dishes per se, but like we would normally braai, which you guys would call it a barbecue.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
so we call it a braai. So yeah, it's pretty much you just eat a lot of meat.
I think we can get all, most of us, except for Thais, the
Yeah, she's
vegetarian
not
here,
there. Yeah.
can get
She would
behind
enjoy
the
it.
barbecue. Although your state is well known for barbecue, you've told
It
me,
is,
right?
yes.
So her state in Brazil, well known for that. But yeah, barbecue is ubiquitous throughout the world, I think, on when you're celebrating, especially when it's warmer out. And
Yeah.
but you said this day was in September, right?
Yeah, which is spring for us.
So it's spring. So
It's warm.
it's
It's
warm.
warm.
Okay, yeah, it's warm enough there. Yeah, definitely. Okay.
By the way, our Christmas is during summer, and that's one of the reasons I like Christmas.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
See, and for we'll get into that the differences in the heat.
Hmm.
For so many around the world, we're wearing Christmas hats today. They obviously are warm,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't wear this in the southern hemisphere because, well, it's summer. It's the middle of summer, right, or the beginning of summer. Christmas would be. So that's kind of interesting. So, what about you, Christella? What is your sort of normal food?
Well,
On New Year's
we would
Eve.
just cook and make something that we like.
Okay.
Not just like specific food. Maybe there are some traditional foods, but my family wouldn't make it because
Okay.
it's not that common in our house anymore.
Mhm.
So we would have like a main dish, which would be a fish or a chicken, because we're not eating red meat in my house. We just choose not to. And of course, some dessert. We love desserts, and that's like my sister's main thing. She would make a dessert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So Thais, you talked a little bit about it. The differences in sort of what we do, the ceremonies throughout. You said that for you like it because it's summer. So the things that we wear, the things that we sort of do. Maybe we go to church or we go to some sort of community event. So for you, for Christmas, what are some of the sort of hallmark things that you would do around that time? And how do you dress for those and those sorts of things?
Yeah, we would dress up for Christmas evening, and we have the gift exchange. We wait till midnight, and we would people that drink alcohol would drink and give like a toast,
Okay, yeah.
and of course open all the gifts that mostly the kids receive, not all the other people. And many families go to church.
Okay, yeah. That's pretty popular in Brazil, right?
Yes.
You have to go to mass on Christmas Eve. So,
Mhm.
yeah. What about TK on Heritage Day? Is there anything specific that you go do? You wear anything like that?
There's nothing specific we would do, but like, the dress code is for sure. We have like 11 official languages in South Africa. So whatever like culture you are, like for me, example, I'm half. I am half Sotho and half Zulu. So I guess I can have the options of wearing whichever culture, tradition, between those two. But some people even way outside their culture.
Okay.
Someone's
So a traditional dress or some sort of garb from your traditional tribe or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Neat. Christella, so you said that you have themes.
Yeah, sometimes.
So sometimes it
Yeah.
changes and things.
Yeah.
Are there certain things? Of course. I mean, I'm guessing that alcohol is involved.
Oh yeah. When
Yeah.
we all count down to the midnight.
Yeah. Champagne or
Yeah,
is there
champagne.
something specific? Okay.
No, always champagne.
Always champagne.
Yeah. Even
Neat.
if they would drink something else, they would drink champagne
For
at
the
the midnight.
toast.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
the same.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we would just go out, fireworks. Yeah.
So fireworks. All
Yes,
right. Yeah, we
that's
do
a
that.
big deal.
We do that in the U.S. as well.
Yeah.
On New
Some
Year's.
people would even drive to London and watch the big show.
Okay.
Yeah. But we would always make our own show. So we buy fireworks and
That's
yeah.
fun. Cool.
That is fun.
Cool. So, We talked a little bit about food, the ceremonies, and those sorts of things. But you know, the people that you're with, I think the common theme here is on these holidays that you like is family, right? And family and friends and close loved ones and things. Give us a sense of how the community is on those days in your countries, because in the United States, communities seem to come together on holidays in certain ways, especially around the winter holidays, so Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's big, to do toy drives, to give back, you know, do some sort of philanthropy. So is that incorporated into the different holidays you guys are talking about? Especially the Christmas and Heritage Day. I'm going to guess that New Year's Eve is a little different. Because it's different from the other holidays that we've talked about.
I agree that we have this kind of movement in Brazil too, and a lot of people donate stuff that part of the year.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just notice that all shopping centers are full of people. Like
On New Year's
everyone's
Day.
out, yeah. Because we have like a Boxing Day, which
Yes.
is a big discounts. So it's like Black Friday kind of thing.
Yeah.
But everyone has a day off and they just spend all the day shopping.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so that's a national.
It is
Yeah,
a national, yeah.
okay.
What
And
day
they-
is it?
I can't remember exact day, but it's
Isn't it the day after
Oh,
Christmas?
Christmas, yeah, between
Mhm.
New
Yeah,
Year's
because I
and
think
Christmas.
they have it in Canada as well.
Yeah,
And we'll put up on the screen when it is in Canada and the UK, because I know that there's Boxing Day. That's
yes.
a big thing for
Uh-huh.
them. And then TK on Heritage Day, is there? So you said it's a celebration of the cultures and the languages and the ethnic background of South Africa. Is there anything specifically that the people do, or is there something the government does to sort of cap that off or celebrate it?
There's nothing specific I would say they do now, but I think like originally before it was called Heritage Day, it was King Shaka Day. I don't know if anyone has heard of Shaka Zulu. But yeah, so it was originally his day because it was the day he died.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So, but I think then they did celebrate his culture because he was Zulu. So they celebrated. So a lot of Zulu people would do something like pretty much for them and all of that. But like now it's not so much. Now we just celebrate like everything.
So what do you do that day? You get together with your family?
Yeah, I mean, nothing. It's not like traditional, like getting like Christmas. You know that you get
Mhm.
together with your family. You know all of that. And pretty much it's more about the dress code, I guess, and just celebrating, like going out into the streets, dressed in the way you know your ancestors and all of that.
Do you have parades that day?
No, we don't. So we don't do parades.
Okay, that's really neat. Is there anything in your country that's super unique that you want to mention, like a very unique holiday that you have that it's like, I forgot to talk about this, or if there's something unique that you do on a certain holiday, or maybe the holiday you already talked about, that you're like, hey, I forgot to, this is something that would be really neat for our viewers to know about.
I could say we have a day in South Africa called Youth Day, which was a day, I forgot what year it was, but on that day, a bunch of school kids this was back in like the apartheid days,
Mhm.
so a bunch of school kids, like, they were pretty much rioting. So ever since then, it's become a holiday. So on that day, everyone, old, young people, they wear school uniform.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Neat.
So you can find like a grandmother wearing literally like a school skirt.
Okay.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's pretty neat.
interesting. And I think, does that come from, there's a movie that was made called Cry Freedom in the 1990s, and I think it's about that time of the rioting, and they were writing about inequality in the schools with the apartheid, and then also the actions of the government in making them learn Afrikaans and not teaching them English. And that was a big thing there. And tell people to watch that movie, because I have watched that movie, and it's a really interesting pick. But what about you, Thais? Is there anything unique?
Well, everybody knows about Brazilian Carnival, but I think that Festa Junina, which is a party for 3 cents. It's always in June. It's that day.
Wait, 3 cents.
Saints. So yeah, saints.
Okay.
Saint
At
Jerome.
first I thought you said cents, and I thought that's a cheap
Cents.
party. That's a really cheap
No,
party.
saints. And we have a lot of dishes with corn. We have traditional dances.
Uh-huh.
We have specific dresses, not dresses, but
Okay.
yeah.
All right, neat. Yeah, that's neat. And Christella, anything in the UK that's kind of
Can't think of any, but as I'm Latvian, we have
yeah.
from Latvia. I remember that we would celebrate like summer,
Okay.
when it's the longest day and shortest
Summer
day.
solstice.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, and then
Yes.
winter solstice. That's big in the northern
Yeah,
hemisphere.
and
In the far north, yeah,
Yeah.
the Baltic.
and we would do like a barbecues, and all friends come over.
Uh-huh.
So do barbecue, and then at the night we would do a bonfire,
Okay.
and some of the craziest ones would jump over it.
Okay, yeah.